Christina Sheree. If you're new, it would mean so much to me if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're returning, it's always good to see you. So today I'm going to dive into one of my favorite palettes of 2019. This collection just blew everything out of the water for me creatively, and I love it. I love the brand. I love what they came up with the collection, and yeah, so I'm inspired to kind of dive into this collection today again. I did one of the other palettes, I'll link that above, but without just babbling, let me tell you what I'm talking about. We're gonna do the Muete palette. No, sorry. That was the one I did before. We're gonna do the Vida palette today from the Melt collection. This one is it's just really, really pretty. I've waited to do this one because it definitely, as you'll see in a second, it's much brighter colors, and the Muete palette just spoke to me right away. So this is the Vida palette. See if you can see it. So this is the Vida palette here. Much brighter colors. In fact, you know, Vida, I believe, means life in Spanish, so it's fitting. The colors are so bright. I'm really excited to dive into this palette and do a wearable color look today. I mean, I'm already kind of really bright with the shirt, so I want to find a way to take the beauty of this palette and make it into something that I could actually maybe even wear to work. So that's the goal today. So my eyes are primed. I used my Fenty primer, and then I dusted a little bit of Peach Perfect translucent powder over it to set it. So now I'm just going to dive right into this palette. Picking up my Melt Cosmetics blending brush, I believe in Spanish it's called Mezcla. Sorry if I'm butchering it. I'll just say blending brush, but I'm trying. So I'm going into the color Pan Dulce, and I'm going to place this all over my lid and in the transition area. So first I'm just going to lightly press it in, and then go ahead and blend it on out. With Pan Dulce, I actually placed all in my crease and transition area. Now I'm actually taking my, if I can find it, my Sigma E55, the shading brush, still sticking with Pan Dulce, and actually now I'm going to go ahead and pack this all over the lid. Pan Dulce is a really, really pretty color. It's not as scary as it looks in the pan. Side note, so I'm sticking with this color, but now I'm actually going to take the blending brush and start to connect it to the top, but then just run it along my lower lash and bring it down to about right there on both sides. I mean, of course on both sides. I don't know why I say that. Anyways. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take my Morphe M507, so this little blending brush. I'm going to deepen up the crease, and I'm going to choose Mexicana, which is this vibrant red. Cross your finger. No, I'm just kidding. So what I'm going to do now is place this in the crease all along, kind of outlining the lid, and then blend up. With Mexicana in my crease, I blended it up pretty high because I want you to be able to see straight on a little bit of that red kind of along the outside of, or the upper part of my lid. So what I also did too with the color is I started to build out this outer V. So placed a little bit here, and then just a little bit connecting it to the bottom right here. So it starts to wrap around. We're going to put another color on top of that, but it builds a nice little base for what we're going to do next. So it should just kind of do this wing, or this V. And then what you're going to do is take the same color that you used for Pan Dulce, same color, same brush rather. Don't switch the color off, and then just go ahead and buff out those edges even more and connect that to the bottom so that it's a nice blown out effect on the outside. And that's it for that side. Taking my Sonia G Pencil Pro, I'm going into the color Chocolate, and I'm going to use chocolate to build out the outer V even more. So go ahead and carve out the outer V, and then the first third of your lid. With chocolate now in the outer V on both eyes, so it's just right here and then down just a little bit. Now I'm taking my Sonia G Worker Pro and I'm just going to soften those edges and blend it to about right there. I want to bring that Pan Dulce color back a little bit more to the top, so I switched off the color and now I'm taking a clean Morphe 507, so this one here, picking up just a little bit of Pan Dulce and just lightly going over the top. So it brings the warmth of the orange back in and tones down the red just a little bit. Now I'm taking the color Alegria, a little bit on my finger, and going ahead and place this over the rest of the lid. Moving on to the lower lash line, I took the color, switched the color off of my Sonia G Pencil Pro, and I'm going into the color Mexicana. I'm just going to lightly darken the lower lash line. Alright, so what I did is I focused most of the color on the inner third and the outer third, just kind of swept it in the middle. And now I'm going to take the same, sorry, I got distracted, same brush and actually just go ahead and darken the inner third up top just a little bit. So just like that. Now I'm taking my Mel Cosmetics 420 pencil, this really pretty purple. I'm going to go ahead and run this all in my lower lash. Okay, so what I did is I ran it all in my waterline and then used it as an inner corner highlight and just kind of made a point like this in the inside, like that. Alright, so next color. So for my upper lid, one more step, I'm actually going to take this Morphe pencil. It is in the color All Night. It's a really pretty purple. And I'm going to run it all along my upper lid and then smudge it out. So with All Night now on the top lid, I really just focused from about right here and made it thicker towards the edge. And I'm just going to take my Sigma E21 and go ahead and smudge it out to soften it. Okay, last step with this pencil is I really want to darken out the outer V, so I'm going to take it and run it along the bottom for the outer third and then actually take it up top onto the lid just a bit in that outer V. So just like that. And then the only place I'm actually going to smudge it a little bit is just underneath. so it's not so harsh. Make sure you connect it to the top. Okay, so I just want to bring just a little bit of that sparkle back to the center. So I'm taking Alegria, just a little bit, and just going to dot it in the center. Okay, so I'm going to do mascara off camera and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so I'm back. Just some simple stuff off camera, just really quick. I love this voluminous lash primer from L'Oreal. Love it. So I use this on my lashes, and then I use my Damn Girl mascara for the top. And I'm liking this a little bit more. I use this It Tight Line. I have pretty long lashes at the bottom, so I like to separate them. So I use this to separate it, and then go over it a little bit with the mascara to deepen it. What else did I do? Tight line underneath, and I use my Fenty... I can't read it. It's like all the lights. It's called Cheeky. It's this little one here. It's this orange hue. Really nice. So my lip gloss is popping. It's from the holiday Fenty set. And yeah, so I like the look. You know, I was trying to do something that was a bit more wearable. To me, this is wearable. I don't know about you guys, but hopefully it is. You know, this is really just such a beautiful palette. You know, I love color, but to be truthful, dipping into the yellows, that's probably the only color that I don't really know how to use. Greens and purples and oranges and reds, I love, but the yellow, it's going to take me a minute on that. So I kind of went with this to go with my purple. I was inspired by the purple shirt. It says fresh on it. Alright you guys, well, you know, I love doing these videos. Thank you for spending some time with me. I'm sure I'm popping up something here. Check me out. I'm really loving building a channel here and wanting to build a following there. And for me, they go hand in hand because I love to post stuff on my Instagram that's additional looks of the videos. Yeah, that would be my phone. I forgot to put it on silent. Anyway, back to my Instagram. Just check me out when you get a chance. My thing is in the bio. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you like the look. If you do, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Do you like the palette? Do you have a favorite one? Muete or Vida? Yeah, so again, thank you and enjoy your morning, noon, or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you again, guys.